Shells Whispers ASMR. Hello, hello, and welcome back to another video. So good to see you. Thank you for joining me today. In today's Some are connected to the zodiacs and others aren't. Okay, let me just see if I can find the star. If I can't, then I'll just tell you about it. The world, the moon. The moon is actually pretty nice too. Temperance, justice. The sun. The sun is a good one too. The fool is also good. I just love tarot. Can't really see it. There it is. Okay. So, here we have the star. One of my most definite favorite cards in tarot. The star stands for healing, wish fulfillment. But healing is a big one, and just like your dreams coming true, so while the magician is more about you have everything what it takes, the star is about, I feel like kind of like a good omen that things are about to improve. So, the star is the light you seek when you enter a new phase of life. She reminds you that you are connected to the universe and all the wisdom you seek is available. The star shows you that now is the time to embrace new ideas and growth. Upright, renewal, hope, serenity, and clarity. And if you do read reversals, reverse, the star is confusion, despair, test of faith, and negativity. I thought about getting a tattoo of the star card, but I'm not sure, but I love it so much. Alright, there's a lot of major arcana, so like you just have to make your way through it. The tower is a significant one. The sun stands for positivity. The sun stands for anything positive. The tower is uprooting. The tower is something. It could be a big fight. It could be a big change. It could be a realization. The death card doesn't mean actual death. It means transformation, but like not just a little transformation, but a big transformation, for example. Alright, but let's get on with the suits. So, we have 4 suits. We have cups, swords, wands, and pentacles. The cups represent our emotions, our emotional world, and anything that has to do with emotions. So for example, the 10 of cups are absolute emotional fulfillment and joy. The 2 of cups can stand for a partnership or a union. The 3 of cups is about celebration and friendship. The 4 of cups can stand for stagnation, boredom, and apathy. Let's see, the 5 of cups can mean abandonment, feeling left out in the cold, not seeing. Like the 5 of cups is usually like, maybe I can find it somewhere. There it is. The 5 of cups is usually like someone looking down, being really sad, and not seeing the 2 cups that are right in front of them that are still upright. So yeah, the cups rule our emotions. I'm just gonna read it. The element is water, so if a lot of cups come out, then you might be dealing with a water sign, or you might just be in an emotional situation. The suit of cups delves into our emotional state and relationships. The suit appears when you need to pay attention to your own intuition when making decisions, so it can also play on intuition, gut feeling. I also want to mention that I was interpretation of something. So there's just different facets, and I just take whatever interpretation feels right in the moment with my intuition. So let's look into the next suit. Oh, and then we have, for example, if you're asking about a person, we have pages, knights, queen, and king. Usually the page indicates someone that is a little younger. It can also indicate a message that you're receiving or that you're going to receive. For example, the page of swords can sometimes talk about someone stalking you on social media. Knights usually stand for action and an offer. Someone bringing you an offer. Pages can also stand sometimes for a little bit of immaturity, or like a page of cups is like a crush kind of energy, while like a king of cups is like a deep love kind of energy. But of course, there's different scenarios that you can use tarot in. So for example, the king of cups also stands for emotional maturity. The king of pentacles stands for someone that is well off. Queens are usually more nurturing, and the queen of cups is all about nurturing, intuition, loving energy, while for example the queen of swords is more about like directness and clarity. Okay, so the next suit is the suit of the pentacles. So pentacles are related to earth signs, so Virgo, Capricorn, I always forget the third one. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. I always forget that Taurus is an earth sign. I don't know why. Oh, and the water signs are Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Yeah, Pentacles often relate to our 3D. So the world that we live in, the materialistic world. So oftentimes they can help with work or finance related questions. But also when it comes to relationships, someone where there's like a pentacle, it means it's like serious, because the cups are more about like our emotional world, but the pentacles is about what manifests in our actual world around us, if you know what I mean. So for example, Ten of Cups and Ten of Pentacles are very similar cards. They're both about happiness, fulfillment, family, financial luck. But the Ten of Cups is more that emotional fulfillment, where the Ten of Pentacles is a all-rounder fulfillment in the materialistic world, if that makes sense. Okay, the suit of Pentacles relates to the physical aspects of life: work, health, finances, creative outlets, and material possessions. They appear as a mirror for what manifests in the physical world. So, there you have it. For example, the Two of Pentacles could be someone juggling too much, someone out of balance. Can mean that you have to restore balance. The Three of Pentacles can stand for teamwork, working together, working on a project, for example. Five of Pentacles can mean feeling left out in the cold, financial burdens. Yeah. And the King and Queen of Pentacles are usually very down-to-earth people. I also want to mention that the Pentacles are the slowest moving suit. And what I mean by that, for example, if you have the Knights, the Knight of Swords is someone very fast-paced, wanting to go in with action. The Knight of Pentacles is more a slow and steady, down-to-earth kind of person. So it's a more slow-moving energy, because earth energy is very slow, while as air energy, for example, is very fast, and then fire and water are like somewhere in the middle. Okay. Oh, and then we also have aces. is moving away from something that no longer suits you, okay? The suit of swords are associated with power and conflict, but be keen to remember that swords have a double edge. They are reminders that there's a fine line between good and evil, so be mindful of your thoughts and ambitions. Yeah, so swords can also stand for intellect. So for example, the King of Swords is less emotional, more intelligent, fast, direct, but yeah, very, very intelligent and strong. Same with the Queen of Swords. The Three of Swords is very common for the Heartbreak card. Ace of Swords stands for clarity. The Page of Swords can mean someone wanting to come in with some sort of information, someone wanting to talk to you, thinking about you. Social media stalking, like I said. And then we have the Wands. like staying strong, pushing through,